Welcome to another Demarcation Media Mega Construx review. Today we are looking at the third of the new drop pods. This is ODST Dutch. If you guys missed the other videos, which I'm not sure how you would have at this point because these are pretty darn exciting sets, but just in case you missed it, Mega has brought back their old drop pod / cryopod format for Alpha 9. I'm hoping that they'll continue this to just more generic ODSTs eventually, or even, I don't know, how many named ODSTs are there other than Alpha 9? If there are more, it'd be great to see them in this format. But they have done 4 of these. This is the third out of 4. I've looked at Rookie so far, Mickey, and now we're on to Dutch. Packaging looks fantastic. We have the new Mega logo, Halo, ODST logo, but no Halo Universe logo. It's the Halo Universe like gold, but it just says ODST, which is kind of cool. Differentiates like the ODST stuff, almost as its own theme. Very neat. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and rip this thing open because you've probably seen my other videos on these by now, and you know the drill here. Pop this open. We're gonna rip this plastic. Pop like that. Pop this open. Voila. Toss that away. Clip the pod back together. Take a look at the instructions real quick. And I've pointed this out twice now, but I'm going to keep doing it. We have Brickman 117's Warthog and Spiteful 117's Arbiter photo here to represent the Mega Unbox Gallery. Some of the best posts that have ever been on the gallery, actually, to advertise it. I think that's absolutely just phenomenal that Mega decided to do that instead of using their own art or something. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I wonder, maybe Brickman can chime in the comments if he sees this video. Did they ask? I guess they don't really have to ask if you post it on the gallery, but it would have been nice if they had, I don't know, said something about it. That would, I don't know. That to me would have been a nice move. And here is Dutch himself. So let me go ahead, get him out of his plastic prison, and we will take a closer look. And here is the man himself, ODST Dutch. So first of all, I want to just talk about the teeth printed on his helmet, because on the package, where did I toss that? I tossed it so far. I don't know where I tossed it. Ah, here we go. On the package, you can see the teeth very easily, and even in the instructions, you can see the teeth easily. They're very hard to see. I thought they weren't on there at first, but you can kind of see it's like a faint suggestion in silver. I think they should have done gray or white. It's not easy enough to see. I really did think that it was just not on there. And even still, it's so hard to see like actually what's going on. You can just kind of see a bit of a reflection. It's a little bit more defined on this side than that side. I think they should have done gray or white. Silver, or just like 4 to 5 more layers of silver. It's just not enough. I just can't see it. I can't. Mega has never gotten Dutch's teeth on his helmet to look the best. I was hoping that this one would be better, but no, not really. I think that's the first real disappointment I've had with these drop pod sets. I was very much hoping that his teeth would be better printed. But no, that is not the case, sadly. The rest of the print looks pretty nice. The straps are looking pretty nice. Pretty clean. Looks maybe a little cleaner than Mickey's. We have his iconic skull and crossbones, as well as the kind of standard UNSC logo and label. And then, of course, we have his name up there, too, which is kind of cool. It's actually in, like, black. There's a black print up there to put the name on. Black down here is, it's pretty nice. There's little messy edges, but not bad. We have a orange print on the shoulder, as well as B- for his blood type. We'll get a closer look at that in a second. The visor, let me look at it real close quickly. It's pretty good from what I can see. It's a little messier in some places than the previous 2, and the black is a little bit like how Rookie's was, a little fuzzy, but not bad. Stripe on the top of the head. orange print on this shoulder. Very, very toned down orange. Very, very muted. And then a backpack. Very nice to get that again. And then we have a new style splazer in metallic green. I do prefer the matte greens for this piece, but I do think this looks nice as well. We get a little red stripe print, and it's great to get more of these splazers. It's a really nice piece. The old splazer, I was not a fan of it, but this one is properly sized and just in general looks really good. Very happy to get that. And you can peg a actual little laser piece in there. It tends to fall out easily, but it is an option. There we go. You can see Dutch printed in there. It looks nice. See the UNSC logo. You can see his blood type. Wait, is this a B+? B+. I think I said B-. B+. And there you can see like the non-existent teeth. Like, it's so hard to see. That was not a good choice. You can see also a little bit of roughness up there and on the edges of the visor. It's a lot cleaner on this side than on this side. Not bad. Not like it's not a deal breaker. It's just not as good as it could have been. The teeth are kind of sad, though. I will say that. Hands are printed decently well. Some roughness on the inside, on the edges. But again, none of it's like, oh my gosh, that's horrible. It's just the teeth. The teeth are weird. Dutch's pod is another darker one, kind of like Rookie's, but this is a more flat blue-gray, whereas his was kind of a green-gray. And then we have the printed windows, as usual, and then some orange markings to kind of match him, although it's a lot brighter than on the actual figure. I like the little triangles in there. Again, we got printed detail all around. We saw it pops open. It's a little difficult sometimes to actually get it to come open, but looks pretty good. Again, I know some people are not happy about this. They wanted the old, like really highly detailed with all the opening parts, pods to come back. And I would like to see them come back eventually, but for this format of set, I don't think that was a good choice. There's Dutch next to his pod. Looks pretty nice scale-wise. And then, as usual, we'll drop in a throne real quick, just so you can see them side by side. Very, very different. But yeah, I like the markings on this one. This looks pretty nice, and it's a very useful color scheme for even other ODSTs because it just looks like warning symbols. So very good, very, very useful in my opinion. Well, there you have it. That is ODST Dutch. I gotta say, this guy's a little. No, he's not quite as good as the other two. I had high expectations because of Rookie and Mickey, but Dutch's visor could have been a little better. It's a little like printed low, like it didn't go all the way up, and there's that little rough bit. And then the teeth on there just aren't quite as good. So yeah, the helmet in general could have been done a little bit better. And the helmet is a big deal, just at least in my opinion, because it's the face of the figure per se. And if the face isn't done really well, then the rest of the figure is not quite as valuable. But it is still a really good figure. I just think it's not quite up to par with the other two. It is great to be able to get Dutch, though, because it's hard to get the Halo Heroes Dutch right now. And the previous Dutch was kind of odd. He wasn't quite accurate. He had like weird metallic bronze almost for his armor. And the teeth were also weird. The teeth really should have been done better in this case. They just needed to pick white or gray. It would have been great. But no, they went with silver. Very, very weird choice. The splazer is great, and the pod itself looks really cool. So, all in all, really, it's a great set because it is a member of Alpha 9. It is an ODST. I just wish that helmet was done a little bit better. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.